Well, good afternoon and welcome to Pentland Hills Gin. My name's Phil Cox, I'm the head distiller. On the camera is the wonderful Tabitha, and down here in the corner is our friend and chief executive, Panzer. So, on behalf of the Biggar little festival collaboration, what I'm going to do for the next 5 minutes is just talk to you about our gin. We only began selling it 2 years ago. Everything we do is done on our little farm just outside Tarbracks. Everything we try and do is based on making our gin as sustainable but also as enjoyable as possible. As I said, we began selling in November 2018. Most of our sales are online, but also we've managed to do a few gin fairs over the past couple of years. Clearly 2020 has been slightly different. The world has changed quite a lot, but from time to time, later on this year, we have been able to get out to the odd gin fair or two. But as I said, most of our gin is found online. So, how did it happen? Well, we had a Hogmanay epiphany. Frankly, we were fed up of working with lots of other people, and we decided to do something completely for ourselves. So we thought, I know, let's make and sell gin. So I had the easy job, it turned out. I learned how to make it. Tabitha had the far more difficult job, I have to say, of learning how to sell it. And it's been some journey. Panzer, as you can see, he's done a few of these, and he's, my dulcet tones tends to kill him off. But it's been some journey, and we have met some fantastic friends. And our friends at Biggar Gin have really helped us along the way as well. So, our gin. 9 botanicals comprise how the gin is set. People describe it as very floral, very flavoursome. It's double distilled to give it quite a nice smoothness, and it's served at 40% ABV. Now, for us, the perfect serve is really, really simple. It's just poured over ice with a nice, simple tonic, nothing too exciting in terms of flavour. And then what we like is a bit of a wedge of grapefruit, and if you've got it, and who hasn't, a bit of mint on top, just to give it a bit of colour. If you can't take grapefruit, then do use just a little bit of orange as well. Now, at the start, I talked about how we make our gin sustainable. And for us, it's all about how we keep our customers engaged with what we call the multi-roll gin bottle. So our bottle is provided to you with its own number on the bottom. Every bottle's etched with that number, and they're also etched here on the side as well. So once you have your bottle of gin, when you finish with it, you don't throw it away. As I'm fond of saying, you don't turn it into a lampshade or stick LED lights inside it. You put it back in the box that we've sold it to you in, and you send it back to us. You can post it back, or if you live locally, we have a drop box at the front of the farm, and you can stick it in that. And then we take it away, we clean it, relabel it, refill it, and then we get it back to you, either by the postman, or sometimes when we're driving out and about, we drop them off as well. And here at our little farm, we try and do with as much as we can. Water rises on the land. We use solar power to drive energy for the distillery, and we grow a few of the botanicals as well. Tricky, however, growing maybe cocoa nibs and oranges in South Lanarkshire, but again, give it 10 years and I suspect we'll be doing that as well. So once you have a bottle of our gin, not only can you use it to be refilled with our delicious original gin, you can also enjoy, launched just this year, our Navy Strength gin. Served at 58% ABV. It still has the hints that you get in the original gin. It has a slight sweetness, maybe a slight caramel flavour overtone to it. People really like it, makes an excellent gin and tonic, but it's also really, really good in cocktails. If you look at our website, you'll see that we've put together a whole series of cocktail recipes for you. And on that site, you'll find my favourite, which is the Isla Martini. Put together with great friends while we were holidaying on Isla a couple of years ago. Really simple, tiny amount of vermouth, gin, and a little bit of zest of lemon into the martini. It's a really great way to set you up for the weekend, or not, as the case may be. So that, folks, is us. It's just the 3 of us. We do it all ourselves. It has been a fantastic journey. We love working with our fellow gin makers, particularly here in South Lanarkshire, and I trust and hope you really enjoy the gin, our gin, that you're going to enjoy this evening.